Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mick Foley.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Tonight, Robot Wars Extreme Warriors borrows a page from the world of wrestling, bringing you the Tag Team Terror Competition. The standard wrestling rules apply. Only one team member in the war zone at once. Robots must tag their team members to come in. Of course, this is Robot Wars, and anything can happen. Let's go to Carol in the pits and get the story.
Thanks, Mick. Hi, I'm Carol Groh, and the tension in the pits is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. The teams are forming alliances, and they're having dreams of destruction. Let's hope their friendships last and their allies do not become their enemies.
All right, Carol, today we're going to see 4 first-round matchups, 2 semis, and the all-important tag team final. But first up, we're going to see Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot teamed up against Trilobyte and Trackzilla.
We're gearing up for the first battle of the Robot Wars Extreme Warriors Tag Team Competition. I got 2 teams over here, 2 teams over here. Texas Tornado, Mad Cowbot. You guys are paired up. How do you think you're going to do together?
We're going to do pretty good. We're some of the smallest robots in the competition, but we're very powerful.
You feel like your velocity's there? Do you have any plans for the other team?
All I can say is the Davids will kill the Goliaths.
Okay, I've got my 2 teams over here. I've got Trilobyte, I've got Trackzilla. You guys are paired up. Do you feel like you're compatible?
We're going to do well. We've got 2 powerful flipping arms. We're going to bounce them all the way back to Texas.
Woo! That is a strong strategy. And you're dressed in black. It's very intimidating.
We're always intimidating, no matter what color we wear.
From Austin, Texas, Texas Tornado. From Pasadena, California, Mad Cowbot.
Let's take a look at our first terrible twosome. Texas Tornado has got spikes and a lifting arm, and Mad Cowbot is a vertical spinner.
From Greensboro, North Carolina, Trilobyte. From Greensboro, North Carolina, Trackzilla.
And facing them, Trilobyte at 213 pounds has got a flipping arm and a grabbing arm that'll crush 500 pounds. And his buddy is Trackzilla with also a flipping arm.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot teams. And the Trilobyte and Trackzilla teams. And the house bots guarding this first round in the corner patrol zones will be Dead Metal. And joining Dead Metal, the Big Daddy, Sir Kill-A-Lot.
3, 2, 1, activate.
As you know, 2 start out in the middle, and the other team members sit back in the corner and wait for a tag, supposedly. The first 2 starting out are Texas Tornado and Trilobyte, as Trilobyte tags the pit trigger, which means it's going to stay open for the whole fight. Texas Tornado is looking very low to the ground. Not much is going to be able to flip him over. And Trilobyte tags up. Trilobyte tags up with Trackzilla. Trackzilla now in there up against Texas Tornado. Trackzilla looks real cumbersome. And Mad Cowbot is doing just his namesake, insanely coming out of his corner patrol zone, going right into Trackzilla. Texas Tornado's getting out of the way now, and he's got a little meeting there with Sir Kill-A-Lot, who's out of his corner patrol zone. These guys are definitely rewriting the rule books because nobody's tagged, and they're all in the arena. No holds barred. Texas Tornado's having a little bit of trouble. That little bot stuck in the middle, definitely outweighed by everybody around him, even RefBot. Trilobyte is doing its best to run over everybody in the opposition. Mad Cowbot from nowhere rams right into the back of Trackzilla, who in turn goes right over Texas Tornado. And now Mad Cowbot's getting pushed back by Dead Metal, right back into the arena. But Mad Cowbot's not having any of that. Spinning out of trouble. Texas Tornado's doing pretty good here, holding its own. We're holding down the fort. Don't forget the Alamo. The pit is looking welcoming. Somebody's gonna go down in it. It looks like Trilobyte might be the first victim as Dead Metal pounds that saw right down into him. So it's not only a tag team, but it's a bad driving ceremony. Oh, Lawrence Fear, he's in disgust driving Trilobyte like that. Look at that, unassisted, found the hole and went down in it. Wow, he didn't do his team any good with that little move. And now Trackzilla is facing the Housebots and Mad Cowbot and Texas Tornado all by himself, 4-on-1. Now, you know the way it works in the rules that both bots on that team have to be immobilized for the round to be over. But so far, the rules haven't meant too much as Killalot picks up Trackzilla by the pincers and drags him out into the arena. Dead Metal is trying to dispatch what's left of Trilobyte. No driving. And Killalot sets up. Oh, Trackzilla got set up for the kill and landed back down on the spot. Oh, and he got some airtime that time. He's not going anywhere. There's no self-righting mechanism. It's over. So as Trilobyte hit the pit early on, Trackzilla was left to defend for himself against two Housebots, a Flipper, and the opposing team. And Mad Cowbot and Texas Tornado go through.
Okay, Trackzilla, I've got to ask you a question. Could you guys possibly take just a little bit more punishment for our enjoyment?
Actually, we could take just a little bit more, but not much more.
I mean, how could you be feeling? Here's a robot you've nurtured and brought to life, and then the Housebots are literally having their way with it.
It's kind of a bittersweet. It's sad to see something you put together and love, but it's also kind of fun, too, so it's kind of a...
Well, it was sad but fun, but talking to Trilobyte, I think it's going to be simply sad because, listen, I'm not a robot expert, although I play one on TV, but to my eyes, it appeared as if Trilobyte just kind of rolled into the pit on its very own.
Yeah, it wasn't our finest hour, that's for sure.
Guys, I've got to say, it looked like there was some cooperation there. You guys been designing tag team strategies?
No, this is the first time. The cow really didn't do much. It's the tornado that did 90% of the work.
Okay, why don't you just unload these guys and go it alone? Well, we're going to see more tag team action as we continue, but let's give it up for all these Roboteers, especially for this guy. He feels terrible. Give him a big round of applause.
So, after the first round of Tag Team Terror, Trilobyte and Trackzilla bite the dust.
More robots, more mayhem. Trilobyte and Trackzilla find nothing but trouble in this match when Trilobyte drives himself into the pit and Trackzilla becomes immobilized and flipped. Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot advance to round 2. Right after this, another page is written in the Tag Team Terror history book. Don't go away. Welcome back to Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. Let's not wait another second. Let's get straight to the action.
All right, Mick, here's what it looks like for the second fight of round 1. Sir Falcon and G-Force are up against Bang and Snookums.
Bang, Snookums, you guys are paired up. How do you think that you're going to fare, and what's your strategy?
Well, we got a box of TNT here, and we believe we're going to do a bang-up job out there.
Okay. I've got Team Force, G-Force. There's a lot of force behind your name. How did you guys team up together?
Well, we both have force, and we're going to have double the force, double the power to make some wood chips out of both of them.
Ooh, all right. So what makes your teams compatible, your robots compatible?
So Falcon's got a nice anti-wedge design. Their spinners are nice anti-wedge, and we got a nice wedge design, so that makes a good combination.
All right, well, it sounds like a great combination. We're ready to go for some Tag Team Terror. Let's get it on.
Florida and California, Bang. From California and Nevada, Snookums.
Bang's running a pneumatic mace with 1,000 pounds per square inch, and there's a pneumatic sword and flipper that thrusts 3 inches forward on Snookums.
From Virginia Beach, G-Force. From Eden, Sir Falcon.
Sir Falcon's running 3 10-inch blades running at 1,600 RPM. And G-Force has got 4 8-inch spikes on pneumatic lifters.
Roboteers, stand by.
Housebots joining in the corner patrol zones in this round. Sir Kill-A-Lot. And Shunt with a diamond edge axe.
3, 2, 1, activate.
G-Force and Snookums starting it out in this round. Kind of trying to find each other, it looks like. Snookums is a bit of a comedy entrance with that fishtail. Not much in the way of weaponry. The Force team, however, are running some serious weapons. G-Force has got an axe on him. It seems like it would definitely penetrate that fish. And he looks like Snookums could be looking for a tag, and he does. He tags up with Bang, who's running a mace for a weapon. Let's see if that thing's got any power behind it. They've been boasting 1,000 pounds a square inch. Now Sir Forcelot's come in there with G-Force as well. And Bang just gets out of trouble, but he's sitting over the flames, and their secret weapon, supposed to be dynamite in that box, I think. Something's just flown off of Bang. I don't know if it's vital. It looks like it could have been a wheel or a roller for the back. They're not moving very well. Snookums is surrounded by housebots as Sir Forcelot gets away from him. Sir Kill-A-Lot's moving Bang out of the way. And G-Force goes into the corner patrol zone, pushing Snookums right into Shunt. G-Force pushes Bang into the corner patrol zone. Got the grinders going. G-Force with the axe down, and now Shunt with the axe. There's the Shunt cam right into the back of Bang. And Kill-A-Lot has got Snookums by the tail. Flipped it upside down. I don't think they're going to be able to self-right. G-Force goes for the pit trigger. The audience knows what time it is. Sir Forcelot is pushing Bang closer to that pit. Can he get him in? We don't know. Oh, yeah, I think he can. Great bit of driving by Sir Forcelot. And now G-Force has got what's left of Snookums, and he's taking him closer to the pit. And yeah, Sir Forcelot goes in with a little force of its own. So Team Force wins all the way around on that one.
Usually we see out here with Psycho Chicken, but you proved today, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you can lose with any robot. How do you feel about that?
Well, we tried the chicken on the floor. This time we let him drive, and we just wanted to see how it worked. Not too well today, but we'll get him next time.
Okay, now Snookums, the question that's on everybody's mind, what exactly does your robot do? Because I didn't see too much out there.
It appears that it does absolutely nothing.
Well, it provided some very good entertainment. If you excuse me, I'm going to turn my back on you guys. Talk to some winners here. Okay. Right. Now, Sir Forcelot, tell me, was that a contest out there? You guys seem to have some good tag team maneuvers together.
Well, you know, we watch the WWF all the time. Watch you, of course.
So I guess I'm the secret to your success, and I'm not taking any credit for these guys. All right. All right, some great tag team action. Let's hear it for all our Roboteers. Yeah.
So with our first 2 slots of the semis filled up, we got 4 teams left to fight it out for the last 2. Back to you, Mick.
That was a free-for-all like I haven't seen since my days in the ring when I was dropping elbows on Stone Cold. And anyway, it was great, wasn't it? The team of Sir Forcelot and G-Force came out on top when Bang was pushed in the pit, followed closely by the deadly Snookums. When we come back, another tag team match to determine who will join Sir Forcelot and G-Force in round 2. Tag, you're in. Alrighty, thank you very much, and welcome back. This is the Robot Wars Tag Team Terror Competition. 2 teams are already down for the count, and the teams of Sir Forcelot and G-Force, as well as the Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot, advance to round 2. Let's go to the battle board and find out who's up next.
All right, Mick, with the last 2 round 1 fights left to go. First up, we're going to see Rocky Bot-Boa and Black Widow up against Joker and Falcon Mark II.
Down here in the pits, ready for some tag team action. I've got 2 teams over here, 2 teams over here. I've got the Black Widow and Rocky Bot-Boa. Why'd you guys team up?
Well, we're Team TSR, and this is my husband over here, Rocky. We both have very good bots, and I think together we can make a joke out of this team.
Oh, yeah. All right. You want to add to that at all?
Well, I think she clarified it well enough, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to take it out there to them, get a 1-2 punch, and show them how it's done.
Okay. Here we go. The Falcon, the Joker. You guys were teamed up last series, had some trouble. What are you going to do to change that?
Yeah, we were teamed up last time. We had some bad luck, but we're back. We got the lifter and the spinner, and we want to show that we're the best 2 robots out here.
Okay. I know you got something to say.
Of course I have something to say. See, we work as a team. We've always worked as a team. It's apparent. The only thing that we had a problem with was deciding what are we going to call ourselves as a team. Are we Team Falcon or are we Team Chompsalot? But in the end, it doesn't matter because we are movie fans first and foremost, and we both agreed that what we hate is the Rocky movies.
We're ready to go for you, baby.
Check it out.
From Rome City, Indiana, the Joker. From Faribault, Minnesota, the Falcon Mark II.
And the team that loves movies and hates Rocky have a great combination of weapons on this one. These guys are running discs and spikes and padlocks and everything.
Black Widow. Rocky Bot-Boa.
And Mr. Articulate, Rocky Bot-Boa, and Black Widow. These guys are running all kinds of weapons as well. A chainsaw on Rocky Bot-Boa. Black Widow's invertible.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Rocky Bot-Boa and Black Widow team. And the Joker and Falcon team. Weren't those guys in Top Gun? And the corner patrol zones will be guarded by Shunt. And Dead Metal.
Three, 2, 1, activate.
As RefBot backs out, immediately we've got contact with the Joker and Black Widow. Black Widow looks like it's going to run forever and ever. Tons of rubber on the ground as Rocky Bot-Boa comes out of his corner. In fact, they're all coming out. And there's Rocky Bot-Boa impaled on the top of Falcon. And Black Widow goes joyriding between the 2 of them. Joker and Falcon didn't know quite what to do about that. And now Joker is backing Rocky Bot-Boa up against the ropes. Joker's got that spinning disc and managed to push him right over Team Falcon. Great bit of teamwork here as the pit trigger gets opened by Rocky Bot-Boa. RefBot trying to get out of the way. Falcon is in a little bit of trouble with Rocky Bot-Boa now. And it's absolute metal mesh and mayhem out there. Joker and Black Widow are going head-to-head with each other right now. The Joker hasn't really done any damage with that spinning disc, but it sure is purty, ain't it? Rocky Bot-Boa still in it, real low to the ground. He's not taking any below-the-belt cuts. Black Widow trying to drive right up the side of Team Falcon again. Team Falcon's wedge has certainly acted as a ramp more than once in this round. And now Shunt is into the action. Rocky Bot-Boa looks fairly dented up. He has taken some punishment out there. And Black Widow's up on the side. And great little maneuver to get him back down on all 4s again. Great driving on the Black Widow team as Joker and Bot-Boa are still going at it. This one could go to the bell as Dead Metal buries the saw right down into Falcon. And now in there with the pincers. He's about ready to try to bust the arm right off of Falcon. These 2 teams are really evenly matched. I wouldn't have thought that from the beginning. Just looking at the stat. Great driving on Bot-Boa's part. Great driving on Team Falcon's part. The Joker's been in it. Black Widow stayed in it. And the 10-second clock is going down. This is going to have to go to a judge's decision. Well, the Falcon and Joker team think they've won it. And the judges have already made up their decision. Let's go up to Mick and see what the results are.
And the results are in, and the judges are telling us that the Falcon and the Joker have moved on and are...
No,
Actually, I'm just kidding. Rocky, Bot-Boa, and the Black... Well, that was a good one. I did snag you on that one, but I got to tell you, I'm not completely happy to see you guys gone. There was a little something about you guys out there, the charisma, the talent. You being, in a sense, the world's ugliest cheerleader out there. And now, first, let me talk to the Joker. We know you've overcome a lot of adversity in your own life. Is this a terrible defeat or something you guys can move on from?
We're going to move on, definitely.
Okay, anything to add to that?
No, not really.
You sure?
Yep.
I'm going to give you one more chance. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm sure this guy will make up for your lack of talking.
Okay, judges, I just have one thing to say to the judges. Laser eye surgery, it works, baby.
All right, hey, listen, all kidding aside, I'm going to miss you guys here. I had my fingers crossed when I said that. All right, Rocky, one thing I've been wanting to know is exactly when did Rocky start being managed by Geppetto, the puppet maker?
Oh, that's a little
Black Widow, your marital status with Rocky Bot-Boa, did that help you? Because I remember as Rocky's old manager, you say, women weaken legs.
Well, you know, I had to live up to his expectations, so I had to get out there and kick butt.
Okay, and you kicked some butt out there. All right, an excellent match on all 4 teams' account. And let's hear it for 3 of the Roboteers.
So after that grudge match is over, the results of the third fight of round 1, Rocky Bot-Boa and Black Widow go through.
This is the tag team competition, but no one tagged. Everyone's piling in. At the end of the round, we needed a judge's decision because all 4 bots were still going strong. Rocky, Bot-Boa, and the Black Widow advanced to round 2. When we come back, more teams, more terror, and maybe some tagging when Robot Wars Tag Team Terror continues. Yeah, all right, and welcome back to Tag Team Terror. It continues. Falcon and the Joker were the butt of this joke. Remember, I made them think they won. I can do it because it's my show. They failed to advance in the last round. Let's go to the battle board to get the next matchup.
All right, Mick, I think you'll approve of these guys. Hyperactive and Mechadroid are going to go up against Termite and General Chompsalot 2.
Mechadroid, Hyperactive, why do you guys think you're so compatible?
Well, we have the big teeth that hit hard, and they have the big axe that hit hard, so we'll make a good team.
So do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, we're going to exterminate the Termite, and General Chompsalot is going to be, General was chopped a lot.
Ooh, heavy words. Okay, we got the Termite, we got General Chompsalot. You heard what they said? Come back with something.
Well, you know, we decided to group up not only because they've got a Hyperactive on their team, but this guy's pretty hyperactive himself.
I agree. What are your thoughts on this situation?
Well, we got teeth and they have teeth, and together I guess we make a double hogback growler.
Woo, sounds dirty and mean.
You betcha.
Well, this is going to be a tag team you don't want to miss, so let's check it out.
From Lakewood, California, Mechadroid. From East Provo, Utah, Hyperactive.
So Hyperactive running a spinning disc, a 29-inch diameter spinning disc. Let's see if they get any power behind that. And Mechadroid with an axe and a pick.
The Termite, General Chompsalot 2.
And there's General Chompsalot 2 at 217 pounds. He's got a crushing jaw. And the Termite is running a rotating drone with cutting blades.
Roboteers, stand by.
And there's teams Mechadroid and Hyperactive. And the Termite and Chompsalot boys. And joining them in the corner patrol zone here tonight, Sergeant Bash with a flamethrower. And joining Bash, Sir Kill-A-Lot.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And Mechadroid and General Chompsalot 2 start out this 4th battle of round 1. Mechadroid's got some interesting weaponry. He's got some lateral grabbers and an axe. And Chompsalot's got a lot of power in those jaws. He's biting down into the side of Mechadroid's wheels right there. And hey, what was that? It looked to me like Hyperactive was out of his corner without a tag, and Termite's in. Well, there it goes. The rules are out again. And there's a nice bit of strategy on Chompsalot's part, pushing Hyperactive right into the capable arms of Sir Kill-A-Lot. And now, over to the other corner patrol zone, backs Hyperactive right into the pit trigger. Chompsalot biting down all the time. Wow, quickly disposed to Hyperactive. But wait a minute, he's got a little company. Oh, 2 birds with 1 stone. And Mechadroid tries to make it 3 birds, but there's hardly any room in there for Termite now.
Oh my goodness. 3 robots hit the pit and only the Termite remains. So according to the rules, the Termite and General Chompsalot will continue in our tag team competition. Yeah. Talk about a bout that was the pits, literally. I mean, a great contest, but I don't think we've ever seen that before on Robot Wars. A virtual game of follow the leader is nobody wanted to seem to stay out on the arena floor. Last one in, I guess, was the Rotten Egg. Does it feel disappointing or does it feel nice to be a part of history?
Oh, it feels great to be part of history. Definitely.
Would you like to add something to that?
I just wondered what happened out there. I just think that just what happened.
I'll tell you what I think happens. I think the General likes the pit in there. General, I mean, we know about the power of the jaws, but what's the deal with driving yourself in there?
Well, part of getting somebody in the jaws is having to get them out of the jaws, and it's not always the easiest thing over the pit. We knew that might be an issue, but we were willing to take the fall, so...
Because you knew that the Termite could drag you out of problems.
Well, we told him to cover our butts.
All right. A great job, a historic matchup here on Robot Wars, and let's hear it for all our Roboteers.
So, as Hyperactive and Mechadroid hit the pit, we've got our 4 tag team semifinalists. So let's see how they line up. We're going to see Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot up against the Force team, and Adrian and Rocky up against Termite and the General.
This tag team terror matchup was indeed terrifying for 3 of our warriors who ended up in the pit. In the chaos that ensued, only Termite was left. He and his teammate Chompsalot are the last team to advance to round 2. When we come back, the teams that are left take each other on in the tag team terror competition. Yes, sir, and welcome back to Robot Wars. This is round 2 of the tag team terror competition. 4 teams have advanced this far. Let's check out the battle board for the first matchup.
All right, Mick, first up, we're going to see Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot up against the Force team.
From Austin, Texas, Texas Tornado. From Pasadena, California, Mad Cowbot. From Eden, New York, Sir Chompsalot. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, G-Force. Roboteers, stand by.
And there's the combined Force team. And there's the Mad Cowbot and Texas Tornado team. And the house bots in this semifinal round will be Dead Metal. And the first showing from Matilda with her Tusks of Doom.
3, 2, 1, activate.
2 bots very low to the ground. Texas Tornado and Sir Chompsalot start out this semifinal round. They're looking intent up in the box. Sir Chompsalot, oh, they've got company. Mad Cowbot in the center of the ring, and G-Force in the background without anything as much as a whisper of a tag. G-Force getting pushed across by Texas Tornado. And there's Sir Chompsalot dealing in his own way with Mad Cowbot. Mad Cowbot looks fairly bent up from previous rounds. Mad Cowbot stuck up against the rails now. as Sir Chompsalot is getting pushed right into the corner patrol zone of Dead Metal. Dead Metal burying that saw right down into him. And fortunately, Sir Chompsalot got out of dodge. Somebody's hit the pit trigger, which means there's a big hole to drive around. And that is the first time we have seen Texas Tornado up off the ground. It's a miraculous thing to get underneath something so low as the saw buries down into G-Force from Dead Metal. Oh, Texas Tornado is right on the border of doom. He's out of it. Hits the pit. Good bit of driving by Sir Chompsalot as RefBot is going for a countdown. We're still looking at Mad Cowbot very much in this one. There's pieces hanging all off of him. He looks like he's been put through the garbage disposal. Well, G-Force has been counted out, so now it's one-on-one. As Dead Metal's bringing the dead G-Force into the center of the ring, Sir Chompsalot gets out of the way immediately, and there's the 10-second count for the end of the round. Oh! Matilda backs in to G-Force, just shredding its exoskeleton. Well, while the judges make up their mind, let's take a look at some of that action. Texas Tornado and G-Force definitely ran into a bit of trouble in this round by being put out early on. So it was left up to Mad Cowbot and Sir Chompsalot to survive it. Now we're just waiting for a judge's decision, and I think we've got it. Yep, here it is. Texas Tornado and Mad Cowbot are historical, which means G-Force and Sir Chompsalot go through to the finals. Let's see who's got what it takes to join them.
From Leland, North Carolina, Black Widow and Rocky Bot-Boa. From New Berlin, Wisconsin, General Chompsalot 2. From Omaha, Nebraska, the Termite. Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Bot-Boa and Black Widow team. And Chompsalot and the Termite. Guarding the corner patrol zones in this round, Sir Kill-A-Lot. And Shunt.
3, 2, 1, activate.
There we go, Chompsalot starting out for one team. And Black Widow on the other. Chompsalot's got its jaws around the Black Widow. And Bot-Boa backs into the little melee. And Bot-Boa joins on the back of the robotic conga line with Kill-A-Lot in the front with the pincers down. And poor Black Widow is taking the worst punishment. She gets out of the way. Termite is in on the action now after hitting the pit trigger. In fact, they're all in on it. Termite's got a great camber to those wheels. Very difficult to flip over. And immediately, Chompsalot gets backed in by Rocky Bot-Boa, and they both almost sacrifice themselves. So they both may be committed to the pit, that's for sure. And now it's Termite and Black Widow, the only two remaining bots here. And it looks like Termite have a little drive problem. That chain either is off of their weapon or one side of their wheels. No, it's definitely the weapon chain. But they weren't using that weapon anyway, so the chain's not going to make a huge bit of difference. The point is, Black Widow still running out there unscathed. If she can put away the Termite, they may go through to the finals. And RefBot separates them as Black Widow backs over the flames. Not a great bit of driving. We won't make any references to women drivers here, but I tell you, she could have stayed out of there. And Kill-A-Lot comes in as a 10-second clock counts down. They are surrounded by housebots. Something's gotta give. Termite without a weapon, and Black Widow's not rolling very much. And Tanya Bingham comes through as a great driver in that round. So while the judges make up their mind, let's take a look at some of that action. General Chompsalot with a mouth was on the Black Widow immediately, and then Rocky Bot-Boa came in to save his wife and pulled himself in the pit with General Chompsalot. And then there were two. So let's see what the judges have to say.
package up some highlights, and while we were watching, our judges told us that the Black Widow and Rocky Bot-Boa will move on in our tag team tournament. Congratulations, a very, very hard-fought victory. Rock, another gutty performance. You ended up in the pit, but still, you reminded me a lot of me when I was in my prime.
At least you had a prime there, man.
Okay, we're back on track. And now, Geppetto, you went through a lot. Do you think the fact that your son is a puppet who turned into a donkey at Pleasure Island, the fact that you spent some time in the belly of Munster the whale may have...
That's a miss of Mario, Geppetto, to you. You got a problem with that? I'm really good at making your nose grow, okay?
Listen, guys, good luck in the finals. I know it's going to be a great performance. Let's hear it for all the Roboteers.
So, with the Termite and General Chompsalot out of it, we've got our final. And that is G-Force and Sir Force-a-Lot up against Rocky Bot-Boa and Black Widow.
A hard-won battle for the team of Rocky and the Black Widow. General Chompsalot, refusing to surrender, dragged Rocky down into the pit with him, but that couldn't save him and the Termite from being exterminated. When we return, the final matchup will give us a tag team terror champion. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and one of our tag teams will soon be in 1,000 pieces. It's time for the final battle.
Standing right outside the tunnel. Now, this is definitely not the tunnel of love. This is going to be the tunnel of terror. We have Rocky Bot-Boa, the Black Widow, G-Force, and Team Force. Are you surprised that you've gotten this far? I mean, this is for the Tag Team Terror Championship.
Well, there's been a lot of good bots along the way, but, you know, we had a chance. We came in as a champ, and we're going to do it all the way, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Okay. You guys got to come up with something. This guy is, I mean, taking him seriously?
We hear they got a tough bot. We haven't seen it, but we'll find out. We think we're going to go all the way.
You haven't seen their robot?
Yeah, I haven't bothered.
Oh, okay.
KO.
You're going for a knockout?
Yes.
They're going for a knockout. Going for a knockout. We got the Tag Team Terror. Let's go.
From Leland, North Carolina, Black Widow and Rocky Bot-Boa. From Eden, New York, Sir Force-a-Lot. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, G-Force. Roboteers, stand by.
There's Duan and Tanya Bingham at the controls. And Tony and Eric at the controls for the Force team. The house bots in this final, the flame-throwing Sergeant Bash. And joining Bash, Matilda.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Here we go for the final of Tag Team Terror. Black Widow starts up, head up against Sir Force-a-Lot. And as usual, without a tag, they all come steaming in there. G-Force has gone in there. Rocky Bot-Boa is in there with that chainsaw tail, which we have not seen once work. G-Force backing over the flames into Rocky Bot-Boa. It's a little tag team across the flames. G-Force has certainly had a pit stop now because these guys are very agile as Rocky Bot-Boa pushes G-Force into Bash's corner patrol zone. And now, it looks like Black Widow had a little piggyback for a minute as Rocky Bot-Boa bashes Sir Force-a-Lot into Matilda's corner. And now Sir Force-a-Lot takes a hold of Black Widow. Great bit of driving. There's Bot-Boa and the Widow backing Sir Force-a-Lot into Matilda's corner again. Bot-Boa's got all the speed in this round as he backs into that pit trigger. Rep-Bot backs out of the way as the pit opens up. G-Force is stuck up against the rails. It's Spike piercing right through that plexiglass barrier. Bash is waiting for the flamethrower. But meanwhile, Sir Force-a-Lot is right up against Black Widow, and Bot-Boa comes in to save her. Great bit of husband and wife driving here. We never seen that in Robot Wars. Look at them talking it up in the box, telling each other which way to go. As Bot-Boa backs right into Sir Force-a-Lot, and now these guys are in the clinches with each other. Great fighting. Nice bit of strategy if he can get him out towards the pit, and that's what he's trying to do. Bot-Boa's trying to get right behind Sir Force-a-Lot. G-Force is still stuck in that rail. We haven't heard much from the Widow. And there's the 10-second clock. So if there is no clear winner after this, there's going to be a judge's decision for the final Tag Team Terror.
Cease.
And that's all over. It's going to have to go to the judges.
We're the winner, baby. You gotta remember that.
Yeah. Will, thank you. The best in tag team action. Apparently, G-Force was not officially immobilized. He was impaled against the wall, but he kept trying to move. Therefore, we're going to throw to a judge's decision while the judges make up their learned minds. Let's look back on some really, really great tag team action.
All right, Mick, that was an awesome tag team final right there. G-Force had all kinds of speed, but got themselves into trouble. Rocky Bot-Boa looked strong from the beginning, and his wife, Black Widow. I'd be tempted to say they might be the ones. Let's see what Mick's got to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, New York Times #1 best-selling author Mick Foley is proud to present to you your new tag team champions of the world, Rocky Bot-Boa and the Black Widow. Truly, truly a great matchup, but you got to be a little bit disappointed, huh?
Yeah, we are. We got stuck in the barrier, but it was a great fight. They deserve it, and congratulations to the winner.
Did you happen to hear the crowd chanting my name?
Oh, man, Foley.
You think Carol heard him?
No, yeah.
Okay, Carol did hear him. Okay, Rocky, I got to tell you, it reminded me a lot of me in my prime.
At least I got a prime now, Mick.
Right, a little different twist there. Excellent, excellent thing. A husband and wife team, never been done before here on a nice kiss on the lips. A lot of emotion. We like that type of thing here. Listen, congratulations, you guys. A great contest, everyone. All 4 Roboteers. But you know what? It's about to get better because Carol Grow is stepping in to present you with this prestigious trophy.
Congratulations, you guys.
That's it for this episode of Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. Make sure to tune in next time when more robots will battle it out in a fight for robotic supremacy. Until next time, this is Mick Foley for Carol Grow saying, fight on!
Next time on Robot Wars Extreme Warriors, we've got an international special with 4 of the best U.S. bots taking on 4 of the best British ones, including